Hey guys, this is the FM podcast with
Fredy.
and Nicole. So, very eventful week.
Yeah, a lot happened this
A
week.
lot happened. I just want to continue on a story that we talked about last time. It's the Gypsy Rose Blanchard story. I think it was a 3-part docu-series on Lifetime came out. And she revealed some never before seen or heard information. There was some videos of her demonstrating, you know.
Yeah, she was demonstrating how to her own mother
Yeah.
to her ex-boyfriend or boyfriend at the time.
Yeah. So, and then also she was saying how there was a past experience where she had a in the house where Dee Dee, her mom, owned a and they got into it, and Gypsy grabbed the and 10 times at her mom. But fortunately, didn't her because it was a BB, which, I don't know, I feel like BB can do damage, but obviously it's harder to, someone with it.
The BB is crazy, like bruises and stuff.
Yeah. So, and then Gypsy was saying, like, oh, thank God, like, obviously it wasn't a real, but also you had the intention or thought that it was a real, you picked it up and then shot 10 times.
It doesn't matter. She killed her anyways.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's
and she motivated her, did all the motives to try to to her mother.
Yeah.
And America, or not America, but people are praising her on Instagram and social media. They say, "Go Queen, yes,"
Yeah,
but she somebody.
Yeah, it's a difficult situation because I was like, I wouldn't say happy about it, but I was like, oh, like she's free, but obviously, like, actually, like, because if you watch like the TV series about it or like the shows, it's very sided on Gypsy, of her being like such a, victim and stuff, where she was, but at the end of the day, she did kill her mom. But I was kind of having second thoughts on everything because just seeing and reading more about it, she shouldn't be labeled like, like you said, like a queen or whatever. She's going like on these press tours.
She's a killer, basically. And
yeah, she's becoming a new figure in Hollywood.
And her ex-boyfriend had issues, and she basically manipulated him to, her mother.
So there was cases where they both, like, he was very aggressive toward her. He wasn't, the best. He would say stuff to her that were not okay, but that doesn't make doesn't make anything okay if you say something, do something. But she, I don't know, it's just a very difficult situation because she went through all this stuff. But
no, I don't. The answer is never to anybody. It's like no matter what you do, everyone should always be like forgiven to some extent.
Mm.
And I know it's horrible what happened to her, but like you said earlier, she could have like ran away and stuff, or
she could have ran
to the police or something.
She was of age at that point.
But she resulted into making this scheme to mother.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
And then she's out, and everyone's in her comments. She has TV shows about her, documentaries. She has all these followers, and her ex-boyfriend, who she manipulated and has problems, is in jail
for life.
For life. But she only did 8 years or whatever.
It's a difficult thing too because this is the only case of Munchausen syndrome where the victim, the doer, whatever you call it. So I think that's why it's also such a big thing.
Yeah,
because it's the first case that this has happened. There's kids and stuff that suffer from this every day, whatever, from their parents, and this is the first one where they actually did something about it and kind of ended it. But moving on to a lighter note is the Golden Globes was this week. There was some drama that went down.
So what do you want to talk about first?
Let's do the quick thing. I didn't even know, I'm sorry, that this man existed, the host. I was watching, I think, football, and it was CBS or whatever, and the next show was the Golden Globes. I'm like, what the hell award show is this? Because I didn't know it was on, right? So I was like, oh, it's the Golden Globes. Oh, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter. I didn't even know either.
Yeah, so I was just watching it basically in the background, and then the host came up. I'm like, who the hell is this? Like, I'm sorry, but he's a comedian.
What's his name?
Joe Coy. I wrote it down.
Joey Coy?
Joe Coy.
Oh, I know him.
You know him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know him, but I've seen him in like podcasts
I
and
never.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't know this man was on this earth.
He's like a white bald man with glasses, right?
I think he's some ethnicity. I don't want to get it wrong.
But he has like white skin. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. So he made a joke on how, like the host whatever does jokes throughout the night and whatnot.
Yeah, joke around.
The last time there was a big joke, there was some smacking.
Yeah.
So, but this joke was, he was saying how Oppenheimer was such a a great movie based on like a big event in history. You know what I mean? Like the bomb and stuff, the atomic bomb, and how Barbie's just based on a movie about a doll with big boobies. And then people were saying how that was like the whole concept of Barbie, and how like
people were saying it's offensive.
Yeah. They're like, oh, clearly he didn't like understand it because he's just a dude or whatever. So people were saying.
Yeah, I know he meant to say it as a joke. I mean, I would hope you meant to say it as like more of a joke, but people took it like more serious because Barbie. Go ahead.
It was more than that. You know what I mean?
Barbie is more about girl empowerment or women empowerment, right?
Yeah. So, just like the struggles women go through. And that was like a big thing. It was just about a chick with big boobs. And then there was like some people in the audience, like I think Selena and Taylor kind of looked down and were like
face palmed.
Come on, bro. Like, but a big story was Miss Selena walked up to her boy, Timmy. Good friends, very good friends. Hey, Tim, let's take a pic. Kylie said, No, bitch, get away from us. And then Selena went back to her little groupie, Taylor, and this other female, I forget her name, and was like, guess what happened?
Yeah, it's funny because people were like reading their lips.
Yeah, reading this, she's like, I asked for a picture, and they're like, with Timmy? And then, did you see the video? Timmy was like, Selena was like, the way she was nodding.
Not Timmy, but Taylor, yeah. Taylor was like that, yeah.
No, Selena was like, I want to go take a picture with Timmy.
Yeah.
And then they were like, he said no.
Yeah, they're like,
and she was like, It was just so funny, their reactions. You're like,
it's just like girl gossip. Yeah. I mean, it's not like a huge like end of the world, but it's just funny.
But it's crazy because like, say, okay, I'm a girl, I'm friends with this dude. This dude's now with a girl, right? I don't care. Like, if we're still like on speaking terms and whatnot, and I go, let me go take a picture with my guy at an event, and the girl's like, absolutely not. I'd be like, excuse me, shut the hell up. I was here first, and take the picture.
I'm sure you've seen I'm not sure if you've seen it, but Selena and Timothee made a movie together.
No, but they're close friends.
No, but
they have a movie together.
Yeah, and on Twitter they were like, Kylie was just jealous of this, and it was like a scene in the movie where they were like making out or kissing, and it was funny. No,
because I was talking to somebody about it last night. Shout out, you know who you are. And she was saying how the Kylie's ex-boyfriend and whatnot, Travis Scott, baby daddy, like cheated on her so many times and whatnot. Now she finally has like a good guy, and it's not someone you'd expect to see Kylie dating, because you expect Kylie to date, like a dude. Like, Timmy's a dude, but like he's very like feminine. Not feminine. He's just not like what you expect her seeing. Like, you would expect like he's like a rapper, like Travis Scott, like a rapper, like that type of vibe, like very like
he's like soft.
Yeah, I guess he's like he's softer. He's a softer guy, so you wouldn't expect her to see someone like that, but. Whatever, you saw the video, it was kind of awkward, where they were, like, talking, like, this is Kylie, I'm Tim, or vice versa, and they're, like, so close, and they're, you know the meme, that like, the couples in McDonald's or Subway, and they're, like, this with each other? I saw that meme, that was pretty funny, but I was like, that's really awkward. Why are you doing that in the public? But go ahead, what would you do? Like, if the roles were switched?
If I had a friend that was a girl and we were at an event and it was the same situation, I would assume the girl would mention to her boyfriend, say, "Hey, I'm just gonna take a picture of them."
Yeah, you don't even have to ask it. Like, they're from seeing, like, from my understanding, that they're very close friends. Not like anything happened or whatever. But there's also like issues with Kylie because her best friend, one of her best friends, family friends, is Hailey Bieber, Selena and Justin, you know, their relationship. So she was kind of like that. I'm like, that's like such annoying middle school girl drama. Like, get over it. Like, I understand like where it's coming from, but you're how old? You're a celebrity. You're in the public eye. You're gonna be seen with these people. It's just a freaking picture that, you know, I think it's a different story. Say she didn't want to be involved. Kylie doesn't have to be in the picture. She doesn't have to be associated. No one would have known that this would have happened. You know what I mean? Unless Selena's like, hey, with my boy Timmy, it was probably just like a personal thing. Like she just wanted a picture with her bestie on her phone.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I'm not into the girl drama. I don't like it. That's why I said, excuse me, shut up. I'm taking my picture. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, no, there was.
I was here first. So, I know I'm stealing all the topics today, but I just wanted to, you know, have my girl moment.
Yeah.
But the girlies are going crazy for Barry Keoghan. He's been in a few movies. One of the movie I knew him from was Killing of a Sacred Deer, which is kind of definitely a weird one, but seeing him then versus now, he looked completely different.
Yeah, I saw a post on Twitter. He was at the Golden Globes, I think, and they said this is like something about a lesbian, and
this is how every lesbian looks. Butch lesbian.
And mind you, I don't know who this guy is or anything. I just looked at it, not knowing who he was, and I thought it was a girl. I thought straight up it was like a lesbian or a girl.
Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for like, if you look, he has the stubble, but he like there was a big thing of like we talked about it, like unconventional attractive men, like we talked about it with Pete Davidson and Benny Blanco, how like something about them just makes girls go crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about Benny Blanco, but Pete Davidson, I don't. So I was like, I watched his new movie, which everyone's going crazy for, because there's an ending scene where he's running around dancing naked, and you know what he was looking like was, I don't know how to say it.
What are you saying? What are you?
Okay, I'm gonna re-say it.
Why?
So his new movie Saltburn,
Okay.
the ending scene is a big scene. Well, there's two scenes. There's two big scenes in the movie, but the ending scene is him running around the house naked, like dancing naked. It's his real body, and girls are kind of going a little cuckoo over it.
Are you gonna like see it and everything?
It's everything.
Okay.
It's there. You could see it. No telescope, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
So that's why girls are like, I wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean? So I think that also kind of like made the attractiveness go up, and now he's getting a bunch of jokes about it, like from other guys. I think they made a joke of it at the Golden Globes where the host said something about it. You know what I mean? His situation down there. So now I get it. Going back to his older movies, I'm like, he looks like a child. And like the whole lesbian thing too, I saw him like, that's so funny because it looks true.
Yeah, it is.
Too. And I was looking at him, and in the movie I watched him, like, I think I like him. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
There were some scenes.
Wait, you watched Saltburn?
Like, I watched
without
it.
me?
Yes, I watched
Saltburn is that movie
that I wanted to see.
You watched it without me?
Yeah, it came out on Amazon Prime. I watched it. So I was like, because there was things where he might have gotten his face done, so it's more angular, and he just looks. I think my issue is he looked too young, even though he's not older, but I think he's 31. But like, there's like some like smile he does or something. I'm like, oh, he's cute there. But like in other things, I'm like, I don't get it, but I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone's going crazy. He's like, I feel like he's going to blow up. He's already in a lot of movies. Like, he's in Christopher Nolan's movies. He's in Eternal, so he's in the Marvel universe. So he's not like an unknown actor. But now I think he's getting his moment with, I feel like that this new movie Saltburn kind of lifted that up, because there's also a scene in the bathtub. Did you see anything about that?
I didn't even watch Saltburn.
But did you see it anything on like Instagram or something?
No, I didn't.
So you know Jacob Elordi?
No.
He's very handsome.
Okay.
So he's in Euphoria. You know him from Euphoria?
I think I
Yeah.
I don't watch Euphoria either.
So he was in a bathtub doing something with his hand.
Okay.
And then something happens after that, if you know what I mean.
All right.
So Barry's character was Oliver. He was looking through the crack of the bathroom door because they shared, a Jack and Jill bathroom. So it's your bedroom,
They
bathroom,
share bathrooms.
so it's connected. So they had one of those, and he was looking in the crack of the door and saw.
It's really weird.
Him doing this.
It's a really weird bathroom setup, though.
No, it's in houses. It's with bedrooms.
I wouldn't want that.
Okay, so he was doing his thing, right?
All right.
And then Oliver was watching. And as the bathwater, now that he's out of the bath is going down. It takes a while for a bath to drain. And there's some extra stuff in the bottom of the bath, and he slurps it up.
What?
Yeah. That was also a big scene.
All right.
That girls are talking about.
Who slurps it up? What?
Oliver, Barry.
All
Barry
right.
slurped up
Okay.
Jacob.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. I was that's a little
nasty.
much. With his dirty bath water.
That's disgusting.
Okay, he does it, but in his dirty bath water.
So he's gay in the movie?
I don't know. Because he's done other things too. So, because there's other scenes in the movie where he's with the guy, with Jacob's sister and also his cousin. He kind of does his thing on him. So, you have to watch the movie. I don't want to give too much away. But
I'm not gonna watch it now.
Okay, then sucks for you. You don't get to see that.
Okay.
So, you want to finish us off today? That was weird. You want to end it today?
And what?
Our ending segment?
All right, so our next topic is about Logan Paul and his crypto zoo scam. It's brought to the daylight again. So last time where we left off, he basically scammed all of his fans from this game he was trying to make with NFT and investments and stuff. And basically his fans were not funding the game. His fans invested in the game, believed in him, and he just stopped making the game, and that's it. He just stole the money, right? Or they just stole the money.
It's kind of like a GoFundMe or not a GoFundMe, a Kickstarter.
So
where
basically,
they're making a product.
years passed, and influencer named Coffeezilla made a video exposing him. Coffeezilla made a video exposing him, and then
Who's Coffeezilla?
He's
that guy.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Okay.
And
that guy.
And Logan Paul had to reply because he was getting roasted everywhere, and he said, "Oh, I'm gonna pay everyone back. I'm gonna make the game, whatever." A year passed since then, and he released a few days ago, a statement saying he's gonna refund the money. He's suing the people and that were responsible. Yada 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 yada.
Mm-hmm.
Then everyone's like, "Oh." I mean, some people were like, what are the haters going to say now, and this and that.
Well, where's the check?
And then people, lawyers and stuff, read into the case and document that he put. And basically, he's going to refund up to 12% of the 100% of the stuff.
So, when you say 12% in totality or 12% of my investment?
In totality.
Okay.
So 12% of in totality, which is insane. And then
100%.
If he refunds the person, let's say he owed me money. If he refunds me, I'm not automatically I'm not allowed to sue him because he refunded me a portion of my
that makes
not even my full refund.
So can they sue him now before they get the money?
He's getting his ass handed to him in court. That's why he's doing this. So,
but what is he getting sued by right now? What's the court case?
Everybody that he stole money from. He owes $18 million.
So how is he gonna come back and say I'm only gonna refund 12%?
I don't know. But he says he's gonna do 12%, and if you get refunded, you can't sue him anymore.
Well, it's like that. You ever see it might have been Apple. I don't want to say it was Apple 100%, but bigger companies where something's wrong with their products. I know a shampoo company, right? They get sued a lot because if it causes hair loss. So maybe 100,000 customers will go and sue them, but they're only getting like, say, like the total settlement is like $10 million. Then those 100,000 people that are suing split that money, right? But then they also have to charge elsewhere. So it's not really like they're getting, like, say I'm suing you personally. I'm not gonna, if I was one of those people, I'm not gonna get all the money per person. So I'm like, at the end of the day, depending on how many people he refunds, what's 12%? Like $5? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So he owes 18 million. So he's willing to refund up to like 2 million or something.
No, you stole 18 million.
Yeah, so he should return 18 million or whatever. And it's just like, he's just like a scumbag. Like he, like nothing throughout his entire career. He's just fake. He doesn't appreciate.
You were a fan.
I was never a fan of him. I say I like the way he does his videos.
That's a fan.
No, I'm saying I like the way he does as a video person. The person who edits his videos, the person that films it, I like it.
Well, that's not Logan Paul. That's the guy with the glasses.
And I'm saying, yeah.
What's his name?
And what I'm saying is, he's just a scumbag. He doesn't appreciate his followers, his fans, and he built his entire career on that.
I never liked him, so. Never liked Nappy Jake either.
And then he made this Prime company and stuff.
That's a lie, because you like their fighting. You always watch their fighting.
Who's fighting?
Jake and Logan, their fights.
I don't know. I don't watch.
Yes, you do. You tell me about it. Don't lie.
I'm into boxing, so I watch them once in a while, but I'm not like following them like that.
But you watch it.
Yeah.
So
I'm talking about
you're
Prime.
giving
I'm
them
not talking.
views.
I'm not talking about that.
Okay, talk about Prime then.
I'm talking about Prime.
Prime's disgusting.
And first of all, that shit tastes like juice. That should just be called juice, right?
It's Gatorade.
The only people who drink it are kids. You never see a grown man holding that. You never see it. And it's not just like Gatorade. It's worse.
Yeah, it's not good.
They're like, oh, it has more electrolytes, but the quality of the electrolytes is worse. It's from a different, like, I forgot the whole science behind it, but it's basically like
fake electrolyte.
It's not fake. It's like electrolytes can go to 3 different things, and potassium is the best, and like Prime has the least in potassium.
Didn't it say it was like a lot of salt in it or something?
Something like that. I don't know. But basically, Gatorade is just better, and their whole thing is like, oh, it has less calories, but Gatorade has Gatorade Zero, which is like no calories basically.
Well, that's I think Prime is 10 calories, but basically sugar-free. Sugar-free Gatorade is the same. It's better. I like sugar-free Gatorade. You ever had Blue Powerade?
I don't get it. Yeah, I've had it.
That's pretty fire.
Yeah, I like Gatorade better though. But like, I don't know. I just, and this guy Logan Paul is like a millionaire, billionaire, whatever he is, and he's just like, he's not appreciative. I just don't get that. Like,
dirtbag.
I just don't like. How can you be an influencer and not appreciate your fans?
He's a businessman. They don't care.
I mean, now he's a businessman, but like, he was like an influencer first. You know what I mean? Mm. And to an extent, he still is an influencer. He markets through influencing or making videos and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I don't like that.
I don't like any of them.
It's fake.
Fake? Faker than you?
No. That guy is literally like, he's fake.
Alright, is that all you have to say about Logan? The Low Gang?
Yeah, I mean, there's
the Mavericks?
There's nothing I can say.
He stole that, by the way.
From who?
Maverick? That's not his thing.
Okay, but who did you steal it from?
Top Gun.
No.
I think. Alright, guys, so that has been the FM podcast with
Fredy
and Nicole, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.